All right, guys, we are back. We are back again with another post-match reaction. This time, not an Arsenal post-match reaction, but a Man City, Man United post-match reaction. Man City take on Manchester United away at Old Trafford, and it was a 12:30 kickoff. And I was praying for a 1-1. I said in the stream last night that it's going to be a 1-1. Obviously, it should have actually been 6-0. Got a special guest today. Got my little cousin Kay, big Man United fan. Big up to him. And yeah, we're just going to just do a quick post-match reaction to the game. But yeah, I'll let you go. Since you're the guest and you're new, you're making your debut. I'll let you talk about the first half.
Well, in my opinion, the first half, City in the first half were really bad. Haaland was non-existent, and Man United got 2 chances where they scored, but it was disallowed, which really pissed me off.
Yeah. But you know what? I'll say this. Yeah, I think in terms of play, I think you know what's funny. In the first half, you weren't really getting the ball quick enough to Mbeumo. I was kind of saying in my group chat, look, I think if Man City want to win this, if Man United want to win this game, they need to get the ball into Mbeumo quicker. And I feel like at half time, I was saying, maybe Carrick should bring Sesko on. Maybe they should kind of use him as an outlet. Maybe they should try and have him as like a target man. But to be honest, I think you were kind of winning the midfield battle. Like, for example, I think Kobe Mainoo had a really, really solid game. I think Bruno Fernandes playing in the 10 in like a free role in the 10. That's just his position, man. I don't want to see him play as an 8. I don't want to see him play as like a deep lying playmaker. I just think his abilities are wasted so much when he doesn't play as like a lone 10 or like a free roaming 10. Like you just see today, that's the best Bruno Fernandes performance I've seen since probably when you played. I think it was last season when you played Liverpool in the FA Cup and he scored that like worldie. Or was that 2 seasons ago? It might have been 2 seasons ago. Or was last season?
I don't think it was last season.
Yeah, but that was the best game I've seen him play since that game, man.
This game, like Fernandes, he just had so much space to move around more. That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah. I think in the first half as well, I think Diego Dallo was pretty poor. Getting the yellow card against Jeremy Doku when he scraped his knee, I think that could have easily been a red card. On another day, I think that's a red card offense for me. I don't know what you guys think at home, but for me, I think that could have easily been a red card. It was orange. It was orange. It could have gone either way, but because I think he wasn't really looking at him and it wasn't like with intent, then I think that's how he just about got away with it. But in my opinion, if that's a red card, he could have easily got sent off, and then the whole dynamic of the game goes differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was saying in my head, like, he needs to be more careful because if we get like 10 man down, then we're cooked. We can't do much to see.
Yeah, when you have 10 men against City, they're just going to keep bopping the ball around until you get tired, and they're just going to score. In terms of the City performance in the first half, I don't really think Semenyo got on the. I don't really think Semenyo was that dangerous. I think he got on the ball when he had a couple of neat touches, but overall, I don't really think he was an attacking threat. I know he had that shot with his left foot at the end of the first half, or it might have been at the beginning of the second half. I'm pretty sure it was at the beginning of the first half. I don't think Semenyo was effective, and I think one thing that he's gonna have to adjust to is, like, how do I put this? Not used to having space in behind and like playing on the counter, because obviously when you play for City, a lot of teams are going to play low blocks against City. So now he's going to have to get now to generate space and use a bit more pace and use a bit more game IQ and use a bit more trickery. So I don't think Semenyo was particularly bad. I just don't think he was really effective. I just don't really think there was any moment where I thought, wow, Semenyo's like cooking or Semenyo's doing bits. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm really surprised about? City had 68% of the possession, but we had 7 shots on target and they got 1.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I think Michael Carrick set up to play counter-attacking football, and I think City played right into your hands. They're pushing up. Even the centre back was stepping into midfield a little bit more. I think I got his name, Krosh. I can never remember this guy's name.
Aaron Maguire dribbled the ball from defence to midfield, and he played a decent pass actually once.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Actually, I really thought your danger man today was going to be Ahmad. I think Ahmad actually played really, really well. It's a shame he didn't get a goal, and his goal was offside because I think Ahmad deserved a goal. I think Harry Maguire should have scored as well. Hit the crossbar like what was in the first 5 minutes. I was so fuming. But when I actually watched it back, it was really because Haaland was in front of him and Haaland's a bit taller than him. It was hard. I think it was hard for him to kind of like see over him, and he jumped a little bit late. I think if he jumped a little bit earlier, he could have got over Haaland, and you could have seen, and he could have scored. But overall, I think defensively it was really, really well. I think he contained Haaland really, really well, especially in the second half. I'll probably give him an 8 out of 10 as well.
Haaland, like I just can't believe that he didn't play that well today at all.
Yeah.
Like, there was a stat that like from the first 5 minutes of the second half, a person that came on from the bench, I forgot who it was, had more touches in the first 5 minutes than Haaland. But it might not have been in the first 5 minutes, but like in the first minutes, he had more touches than Haaland.
There you go. And I think Haaland, you're seeing, obviously Haaland had a bad game today, didn't really get too much on the ball. I think he had one half chance, but I think he may have laid it off. I'm not sure, but he wasn't really that effective today. But you know what? I think it's good anyway. I think he's gone 6 games without a goal now. Things you want to see. You know what I mean? You don't want to. I personally want to see Haaland as blunt as possible. Obviously, I'm not a Man United fan. I'm an Arsenal fan. So you winning today was exactly what I prayed. I used to pray for times like this. So I did predict a 1-1, a 2-0. I think City got away with it. They should have really been packed 5-0, in my opinion. I think Luke Shaw played really, really well, especially after getting the booking early on as well. I mean, both your fullbacks were on yellow cards in the first 12, 13 minutes. And I think he done well to recover from the yellow card and not like get himself sent off. What did you think of Luke Shaw's performance?
Luke Shaw, he played quite well. I think he was like a decent performance. I don't think there's much that he could have like, apart from the yellow card. I don't think there's much he could have like improved on apart from that.
Yeah.
And
I think I think it was solid. I think, especially he definitely improved in the second half, in my opinion. I think he was, I think he contained Semenyo pretty well. And obviously Phil Foden was supporting Semenyo, so I think he kind of dealt with the 2-on-1, and then obviously when Dorgu would like track back and help as well. So, but even before he was tracking back, I think he was containing Semenyo really, really well. I think he had a really intelligent performance, in my opinion. I think Luke Shaw is definitely showing his experience. Like, I think how long has Luke Shaw been playing for Man United now?
I'm not sure. I think he came when he's like 24, and I think he's 30 now. I don't know if that's completely true.
How's it going, Dina Smith, 8314? How's it going? Just doing a little Man United post-match stream. Welcome to the chat. Casemiro should have scored, but his ball recovery and his shots today were unbelievable.
Yeah, to be fair, Donnarumma, that shot that he saved when Casemiro was on the line.
That felt honestly, Donnarumma feels like a cheat code, man. He's ridiculous, bro. Donnarumma is ridiculous.
It's so cool as well.
Hi, welcome to the chat. Doing a Man United post-match, Man United Manchester City derby post-match stream. Welcome to the chat. Dino, again, you love we call it football here. I know you're American or Canadian, but it's called football here, all right? But welcome to the chat anyway. How you doing? I think that goal, that second shot from Casemiro was crazy, and then it deflected off his leg. I screamed at the TV. I was like, how Donnarumma is so fake, bro. Like, he's so fake.
Yeah. I thought he scored as well. I thought he scored. I started screaming. When I saw he didn't score, I started losing my mind, man.
Yeah. I was going crazy. Like, I literally felt like it was weird. Obviously, it literally rooting for United to just get the job done. And obviously you guys got the job done in the end, but your name's Patrick. Okay, I'm gonna call you Patrick then.
Hi, Patrick.
Yeah, how's it going, Patrick? I'll call you Dorgu actually, because obviously Patrick Dorgu. But what did you think of the performance, Patrick? Because I don't know if you watched the game or you caught the game, or I don't know what team you support, but I think Casemiro probably had one of his best games, and there was a moment in the second half where Haaland was through. I think Rico Lewis passed it to him. Haaland was through, and Casemiro had done the best challenge. And the commentator even said he's rolling back the years with that challenge. And bro, I think Casemiro, for me personally, I think he was man of the match. I think I'd give him a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. He didn't score. He didn't. I don't think he got an assist either, but I think he was man of the match anyway.
Because I feel like it was either last season or like season before that. Yeah, Casemiro wasn't doing particularly well at United, but this season he's like focused. He's like more composed, and he's been doing really well recently in terms of like defending, attacking, passes, ball control, and all of that.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying this, but you got dishes in the sink, mate. It's time for bed. All right. I don't know why you're coming in with that energy, but yeah, you're getting blocked. You're gonna have to hold a ban for that one. You're going in timeout, mate. There you go. Hold that. None of the racism on my chat. You will not be doing that nonsense on my chat. Thank you very much. You can come once your ban's finished. You can apologize, mate. But anyway, next I'm going to talk about Ahmad. I think Ahmad, bro, the Ivorian Messi, the Super Saiyan Muslim, Ahmad, bro, he tormented Nathan Ake, and then got Nico Riley booked within 36 seconds of 36 seconds of coming on the pitch.
Sure.
Yeah, so honestly, Ahmad, I think for me, I said on the group chat yesterday and in the stream yesterday, I think Ahmad and Mbeumo will be your danger men. And both of them came back from the African Cup of Nations like a couple of days ago. So
yeah, and they started performing immediately as well.
Exactly. Really good. And I think for me, Ahmad just offers something that Mbeumo doesn't on the wing. So like I thought he was going to play Sesko through the middle and then have Mbeumo on the right hand side so we could cut in. But I like that he played Mbeumo up front and then played Ahmad, because I think Ahmad offers something that none of your other wingers does. I just think he's so dynamic, and he always wants to run full speed at the defender. Like he's a proper winger. Like he doesn't always want to cut inside. He wants to take on. He wants to cut inside. He wants to do 1-2s. And I think Ahmad's not just his end product, but his desire and fight it's just levels, man. I rate him so highly. Like if he was right-footed, I'd want Arsenal to get him, to be honest. I think he's that good.
I don't think he'd go to Arsenal, but to be fair, yeah, Ahmad is just crazy. Yeah. There's nothing more to say. He's really good. Yeah, he's really hard to stop as well.
Yeah. Do you know what, Patrick? I need to get a PlayStation soon and start playing FIFA again, because I've not played FIFA for a long time. I actually grew up as like a PES Pro Evolution kid, but obviously I got into FIFA around about FIFA 10. But I need to buy a PlayStation this year. It's one of my not New Year's resolutions, but something on my list I need to do. But yeah, go on, Ken.
Oh, something just came up. But yeah, I was saying, like, speaking of what's it called? You know, I think, in my opinion, Diallo should have been like man of the match contender as well. He was absolutely shutting down what's his name, Doak, in that whole match.
The only reason why I disagree is because he nearly got himself sent off really early on, and it could have messed up the entire game for Man United. So I can't really give him higher than a 6 in my opinion. I'm going to try and do the player rating to the end, but I'm going to just talk about Bruno Fernandes next. Unlucky with the offside goal. Creates a crazy pass for Dorgu and perfect pass for the goal for Mbeumo. I think overall, if it wasn't for Casemiro, he would have got my man in the match. I just think overall he was just dictating play. And you know what? Some of the balls he was doing, left foot, right foot. Bro, there was a no-look left foot cross to yeah, sorry. Someone's being racist again. They're getting deleted now and banned from the chat. It's getting on my nerves now. They can't come back now. So they apologized and then said the same thing again. Like I don't really understand.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
It's just stupid. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes, he was acting like Pirlo in midfield from left foot, right foot. He had an unreal game today. And I feel like if City wanted to contain you guys, they should have had like a man mark on Bruno Fernandes, because he was unreal today. And I said this last night in my stream. Arsenal fans, if I had the chance to swap Bruno Fernandes for Odegaard, I would have done it yesterday. I would have got rid of that Beyblade. And even though I don't like Bruno Fernandes as a person, and I think he's a bit of a petulant rat sometimes, he is a quality player. He is a quality player, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
In I think it's like 23, 24. He was the savior of Man United. He's the one that brought us back.
He saved you, man. He saved you. You know what I was saying last season without Bruno Fernandes, you would have got relegated last season.
Yeah, true. Last season we were so bad. I'm so glad Amarim sacked, because I didn't like him from the start. From the start, first like 5 games, I thought he was alright. Then after that, he just wasn't performing to standards, to expectations.
I think. Do you know what? I think I want to talk about Dorgu next. What do you think? I want you to talk about Dorgu's performance, and I'll give my take, because I think he slept on, man. I think he's a neat little player.
Yeah, Dorgu. Yeah. Wait, where does he play left back, right? No, not left back.
He played left wing today.
Oh yeah, I think like what's his name? Our new manager just like to keep on trying to play him there, because like Dorgu's actually not that bad. He's like performing. He scored a disallowed goal, and it was sadly disallowed. I think he scored another goal. I forgot he scored, but Dorgu's a really good player, and he made like a really good cross as well at one point. Like went to the other side of the pitch, and then they had like a really good chance. So I think we should like experiment with Dorgu. I think we should like try and play him in the same position again, and if it doesn't work, move him back. But still, I think he was like really good this
game. Yeah, honestly, it was a surprise selection, but what an impact! Sharp on the ball, good first half volley, really good alert to get the second goal. I think honestly, he looked a bit not nervous, but a little bit shaky in his touches in the first half. But then kind of a bit of composure. He became a bit more calm on the ball. His distribution was good. Some of the channels he picked up were good. Some of the positions he was picking up, and I just think overall we had a really, really solid game. I'd give him a solid 8. I wouldn't mind seeing him again, but obviously now, and with him playing that well on the left, I think he kind of gives the manager selection headaches. And now obviously you've got Cunha as well. Cunha can come off the bench. Sesko can come off the bench. Now it's like you look at the Man United team now. I know it's only been 1 game, but under Michael Carrick, I think you can really have quality coming off the bench. I think he can get the fact that you picked him and he played really well and got the goal. I think you can get more out of the players. Obviously, I watched Michael Carrick when he was at Middlesbrough. I think he did a great job at Middlesbrough before he left. But I think before they sold, what's his name? He used to play for Arsenal. Chuba Akpom. I think he done really, really well at Middlesbrough, and I think he'll do really, really well at Man United. I honestly think that if he does well enough by the end of the season, like if he gets you Champions League football and finishes 5th or 4th, I can see him being the manager full time next season. To be honest,
I think the highest with Michael Carrick, the highest Man United can finish is 6th.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any higher than 6. 6 is really good as well, but I think that we will get Champions League football. That's just the minimum.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're 5th right now, so I don't see why you can't finish 4th. You're only a point behind Liverpool. You're only a point behind Liverpool.
Yeah, I think we could easily get.
Yeah, I think listen, if things go well, you could finish 4th, man. And look, like it's not that. I don't think it's that bad. And the thing is, if an English team wins the Champions League again, and that means we get 5 spots for the Champions League, so you could be in the Champions League next season. Yeah,
if we do make Champions League football, I'm actually going to be so happy. I remember the last time Man United has been in the Champions League and actually done good.
And you got to remember as well, you haven't got any you're out of all the other competitions, so you have to just focus on the Premier League now. So it means that your players are going to be fresh. You play a game once a week. You're not playing every 3 days, and it just means that you can always give 100%, and you can play your best 11 all the time. You can also experiment as well. Like I just think Man United are in a position now where if Carrick hits the ground running, you can easily finish in the Champions League places. There's no reason for you not to.
Yeah, easy. I fully believe that we can make Champions League, and if we don't, then it's going to be the biggest shock of my life.
Yeah, same. Like I'd be very, very, very surprised if you don't make Champions League. Let's talk about Brian Bremo's performance. I think the first half, like I said, I think he was a bit frustrated, didn't get the ball enough, wasn't really in the game. I think there was a point where Ahmad crossed it into the box. He was surrounded by about 3 blue shirts. He was a bit isolated, and I think you could see his frustration when Bruno Fernandes passed him that ball at the edge of the box, Man City's box, and he was through and he was offside. He was a bit frustrated. He was like, you should have just shot there. And I think Bruno Fernandes should have shot because you could see Bruno and Bremer was offside. But I think in the second half, obviously he got the goal. And I think he was just what he does. That clinical light skin, man. He just does what he does, man. He's such a good player. Honestly, I would have been nice for Arsenal to get him again. I'm not trying to make this about Arsenal, it's a Man United stream, but yeah, I honestly rate him as a player. I think he picked up a good performance in the second half, got the goal. Just think he was quality all around. Good outlet, came off. I'm surprised Sesko didn't come on though, but yeah, I think he.
Yeah, I was so surprised that Carrick didn't at least start him as well.
Yeah, really, really surprising.
I think that this Man United team with Sesko, Cunha, and Mbeumo, and Ahmad and Fernandes and all the team here, I think that we have so much potential, and we just need a good manager to exfoliate that potential. And I think that Carrick can do that. And it's as well, we bring more players from good top leagues. I think that will be good for us, and I think we could next season get, let's say second or first, or even win a trophy, win some silverware.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Kay. Yeah. What if you finish in the Champions League this season? What are your expectations for next season then?
I expect that we get out of the group stages. I hope that we get out of the round of 16. But depending on what team we face, if we face Madrid, Barcelona, I think that we could get out in the quarters. Or if we face Madrid, Barcelona, maybe Inter Milan, PSG, I think those are the main teams that we would get out to. But I think more Premier League teams, not because the Premier League's bad, but because we have more experience playing against them. I think that we would have more of a chance to finish, to beat them and finish higher in the Champions League.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I agree, but not just the Champions League, but I just meant in terms of your expectations for next season. Do you expect to win the FA Cup? Do you expect to win the title?
Oh yeah.
Win the League Cup? How far do you expect? You explained how far you expect to go in the Champions League, but in terms of the other domestic cups and the Premier League standings, where do you expect? What are your expectations for next season?
The Premier League top 5. That's its expectations. It's in terms of other cups. I think I'm not good with trophies, but I think that whatever trophy we're in, we should at least get to the semis or the finals. Because with this team, this is a beast of a team right now. We just need a good manager to exfoliate our potential. And I hope we just give batterings to all the teams that we face.
Yeah.
Like we did today with City.
Okay.
I'm still so angry about those offsides, though, man.
Yeah, I don't think that was offside. I don't think that was offside.
Yeah, especially that last one.
Yeah, I definitely don't think that was offside. There was no way that was offside.
Yeah.
No, they didn't
I paused it as well. It was not offside.
Yeah, they didn't show the line. They didn't show the what's it called? They didn't show the semi-automatic offside thing. So I personally think that was that was a bit skeptical, man. I'm not sure about that.
Also, even if it was offside, which it wasn't, just leave it. There was 2 minutes left of the game.
That's what I'm saying, just let Man United have the goal, man. At this point, what's the point?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's annoying. It's a shame. It would have been nice to have Pep get hold free. You know what I mean? It would have been nice for Pep to hold free. But we take those. At the end of the day, it's good for you as a Man United fan, and it's excellent for me as an Arsenal fan because now we can go 9 points clear.
True.
And then I think we have you at the Emirates next week, which I'm hoping we spank you, to be honest, so we can go 12 points clear or 13.
No. We are going to win that match. I promise.
You're not going to win that match.
Yes, we will.
I know you're gassed off the City win, but you're not winning that match, bro.
No, come on.
Let me look at Arsenal. Let me look at Man United's next 5 fixtures and let me look at Arsenal's next 5 fixtures. Next 5. See if I can share the screens. Let me see. So, wait, are you still in the FA? Oh no. Okay, let's look in February. Let me just share the screens. One sec. All right. Can you see it? Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you've got. Wait, hold on. No, I'll skip January. Oh yeah, so you've got last fixture in January. You've got Arsenal away. I think that's going to be a loss.
A win. A win.
No chance. Fulham at home. Fulham are in good form. I can see you, but I think the new manager bounce. I think you'll win that. Spurs at home. Now this is a weird one. 12:30 kickoff. Spurs at home under the lights. Old Trafford. This is a weird one because Spurs have had your number, but Spurs have been really, really, really good away, except Arsenal. I'm going to go draw. I know you're going to say win, but
no, I actually agree with you. Because when I forgot which trophy it was, Europa League, yeah, they won. I was pissed off about that, but they didn't play too bad. But now they don't have Son, but they have Xavi Simons, and we have a lot of good players. So I think we could get a draw, and draw's not that bad to be fair. So I'll take that.
West Ham away, everybody beats West Ham. I think that should be a win. That will be a thing. I'm going to go 3-0 for that one. And then you've got Everton away at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I'll be honest with you, this could go either way. Everton are a tough team, man. We only beat them 1-0 when we played them away. It was hard.
I'd say draw. I'd say draw.
Welcome to the chat. Hey, what's that? Hey, Stack Hyder. Welcome to the chat. Big up Norway. Let me know down below what team you support so I can treat you accordingly. You a Spurs fan? You an Arsenal fan? Man United fan? Or you a Bodo Glimt fan? I do know Norwegian football as well. So let me know down below. Thanks for joining the chat. And then you've got Crystal Palace on the 28th of February. Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace have been in a bit of bad form. They've just lost Mark Gahey. Glasner's just announced that he's going to be leaving at the end of the season. So I look at this as a win for Man United.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I don't think Crystal Palace is much of a problem at the moment.
Yeah. Just going to check Arsenal's next 5 fixtures. One second, guys. Let's take a look, shall we? Wrong button. Share screen. Okay, so Nottingham Forest we got today away at the City Ground. I am going for 3-0, and I'm going to go for a Gyökeres double. I'm
probably seeing maybe Rice or Odegaard score.
Fair enough. I'm actually really hoping Eze starts this game because I think he deserves a start, man. He really, really deserves a start.
Yeah, I'm Madueke as well.
Yeah, Madueke as well. Inter Milan away on the Tuesday of January. I expect a heavily rotated squad. I don't want to see Rice. I don't want to see Zubimendi. I don't want to see Saka. I want to see Ethan Manieri. I want to see Miles Lewis-Skelly. I want to see Max Dowman. I want to see Salmon. I want to see a really heavily rotated side because we're already through in the top 8. We don't need to. We literally don't. This is literally a dead rubber. We don't need to win this game. I don't care if we lose 7-6. Honestly, I could not care less.
I think in my opinion, I think you might lose that because Inter Milan's a really good team. They
yeah. I don't mind. I'm going to go draw. It's away. I'm going to go draw at the San Siro. I'm going to go draw. You're predicting a loss, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I am going to go. Obviously, I'm going 3-1 Arsenal at home against Manchester United. Nobody wins at the Emirates, so the Emirates is just a fortress. I know you're predicting a win because it's your team, but I really can't see how you win that game, to be honest. Wednesday, we take on Kairat, the Kazakhstan team. I think everybody just packs them in anyway. I think they've got 1 point in this whole Champions League campaign. But I think
I'm sorry about that winning anything.
They're just there for vibes. I'm going to go 5-0 on that one, and I'll expect a heavily rotated team for that as well. Then we have Leeds away. We beat them, I think, 5-0 at the beginning of the season, or 3-0. I can't remember if it was 3 or 5-0. I think it was 3-0, actually. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's been in form. It's going to be a harder game than it looks. I'm still going to go 2-0 to Arsenal. I'm going to just show you 2 more games, or 1 more game, actually. Then we've got the semi-final against Chelsea. I think we've got 1 foot in the final against Man City. And then we have Sunderland, the Granit Xhaka derby at home, which I'm going for a win. We need to give them revenge after that 2-2, man. That would really, really, really peed me off. So
yeah, I doubt that Sunderland's going to win.
Nah. I'm gonna. Is there anything else you want to discuss before I wrap things up?
I was wondering your opinion. What do you think of the goalkeepers in the match?
I think Donnarumma is so fake, bro. I think Donnarumma should honestly get an extra bonus for the amount of saves he makes for Man City, because he's literally the reason why that game wasn't like 6-0. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like I didn't realize he was that good. Honestly, I didn't realize.
Crazy. He's either 6'3" or 6'5".
He's insane. Like, he's fake, man. He is fake. And in terms of your goalkeeper, I'll give him a 7. I'm gonna do the player ratings now anyway. So I'm gonna do start with Diego Dallo. I think 6. Got booked early. Reckless challenge on Derek Midoku. Orange challenge for me. Could have been a red. Could have been a yellow. Obviously, because I think if intent it was a yellow. I think it was 4 in the first half, and then he recovered well in the second half. So he gained a little bit of poise and a bit of composure. So 6 for me. Harry Maguire should have scored early on, but excellent defensively. I think he stopped a really good challenge from Haaland, contained him really, really well. I think overall his defensive game has been good in the big games for Manchester United, especially when they've been pretty rubbish. So I give him 8 out of 10. Lisandro Martinez, superb sliding challenge to block Haaland in the second half. Read the game really, really well. And was overall pretty tidy on the ball. And I think overall we had a pretty solid performance. I'd say 7. Luke Shaw booked early, but coped well with the yellow card, especially getting the yellow card 12 minutes in. I think he really similar to Dallo, kind of gained composure in the second half and played really well in the second half. I'd say he had a really intelligent, smart, composed performance in the second half, so I give him a 7. Casemiro should have scored. Unfortunately, excellent save from Donnarumma, and he was crazy. I think he had a crazy game. Excellent challenge on Haaland after Kobe Mainoo, freaking hell, gave the ball away. Just an overall magnificent performance in midfield. Kobe Mainoo, couple of shimmies around Semenyo. This is the Kobe Mainoo I missed. You know, the what's it called? What do you call it? The Stockport Seedorf. These are the kind of performances you want to see from Kobe Mainoo after being frozen.
I was so happy when I saw his name in the lineup.
Yeah, these are the kind of performances you want to see when he's been frozen out for such a long time. I really think Carrick trusts him as a young player, and he obviously sees his talent as an English player as well. So, not the stupidness that Ruben Amorim was doing. You're not going to see that from Carrick, I don't think. Ahmad, the eyeball red Messi, the Super Saiyan Muslim, real live wire today, tormented Ake, tormented Nico Riley, got him booked early on, and I just think he deserved a goal, hit the post late on, and he didn't even look favourite to get that ball, but he still managed to sprint his lungs out and get there, hit it with his Rico right foot, hits the post. I think his performance deserved a goal, scored the offside goal as well. I think he just overall had a great performance. He gets an 8 from me. Bruno Fernandes would have been my man of the match if it wasn't for Casemiro. Spraying balls, dictating the midfield, was picking up really good pockets of space. Distribution was quality, passing was quality. First time instinct balls, left foot, right foot. I just think honestly, wasn't for Casemiro, he would have been my man of the match. Gets 8.5 out of 10. Dorgu, surprise selection, made great impact, got the goal, picked up. Was a bit nervous in the first half. Some good neat touches. Overall, I think his overall had a great performance. Was really alert to get the goal, posting in, unsavable, 8 out of 10. Brian Mbeumo, in the first half a bit isolated, but really, really worked hard on and off the ball. Good movement to pull City out of position. good volley to test on the rumor, and was clinical to get the goal. As I said, trust the light skin, man. Come on. But Mateus Cunha made an impact both ends of the pitch. Big tackle on the edge of his own area. Assist for the Dorgu goal as well. I think, with Cunha, he's just one of those players. You're always going to get a 7 out of 10 from him, even when he comes on late. Had some really good passages of play, some good dribbling. 7 out of 10 for me. And Agate didn't really make an impact, so I'm going to give him a 6. Mason Mount came on, scored an offside goal, which was onside, by the way.
Yeah, it was 100%, man. I'm still so pissed about it.
Even though it was offside, I'm still giving him a 7 out of 10 because he made big impact late on, and that wasn't offside. Aiden Heaven introduced late, 5 out of 10, didn't really do anything. Came on 90 minutes +2. And yeah, that's it. That's my player ratings. That's my analysis of the game. I want to give a shout out to Kay for his debut. Big up to Man United. Thank you very much. Hopefully Arsenal can do their job later on today. Big up the chat. Big up the viewers who are going to watch on the replay. And yeah, any last words before I end the stream now?
Big up Darkside, Connor, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Patrick, big up to you, Patrick, Man United fan, and I'm sure you've subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, share to your friends. I'm out of here. Peace.